What up guys, my name is Ryan, my in-game name is Paladin, and on this channel you're going to see games, RTS games. For a while I was thinking, why do I play so many games? I should do something else. But then I thought, why am I fighting my passion so much? Why would I stop doing something that I'm pretty good at? You see that border right there? I will show you GM gameplay in StarCraft 2. I will show you less than GM gameplay in Age of Empires 2 and 4, and that's what you're going to get with this channel. In this game, in this video, you're going to see a 5k protoss losing to me and gifting me GM. So, I don't have the cool Wardy TV overlay, but we have the Wings of Liberty. We have the Wings of Liberty one right there. That was a voice crack. So we have the pylon here. You put the pylon on the edge here, so that you can get a battery on the low ground without first needing a pylon. Like, that's just an extra building. At the higher level, you want to get a battery as soon as possible there to defend. In the past, you put the pylon here and the two gateways here, so that you can build a pylon there for blocking the adept. You're still going to do that now. You'll still see that there's a hole in the wall for you to build a pylon there to block the adept. But this pylon is just better because it lets you get that battery there without first needing another building. You go gas here. You're going to see me trying to get my probe onto the right mineral. You're going to see me click this probe back. No, you're not. Yes, you are. You're going to see the second gas go down now. You're going to see that probe being sent. Okay, these probes don't listen to me. It's okay. That's the story of my life. But second gas, this same probe goes to build a gateway. You'll still see this, pylon spot. Am I worried that he's coming too soon, or nah? So I'm not. But yeah, I thought this is one of my crisper games that I've ever played. So we'll see what he's doing. So I see that what do I see? The Cybercore coming up, obviously. Cybercore at the exact same time. Something that I like to do in my PvP matches is I don't put all 16 guys on minerals. I bring one guy off of minerals to the gas, just so I get a little more gas just a little bit sooner. I don't fully saturate minerals until I get full gas. What am I looking for in his base as I scout? I'm looking for that second pylon. If I don't see the second pylon, I know there's a robo here or maybe a Stargate here. So as long as you see that second pylon, you're good. You still kind of want to stay around for the third pylon. Yeah. So you'll find that we get the cybers at the same time. You'll find that I go stalker. Hearthstone likes to go like 3 stalkers, 2 sentries. I think he goes stalker, sentry. Some people go adepts. If you see 2 adepts coming across the map, you know there's a Stargate. You have more gas available to you, so you can get that Stargate. Some people like to put a pylon here to check what units the guy's building, but I don't like to do that. I think it's just a waste of 25 minerals once you cancel, and I can learn the units that you have with my own units. So yeah. So we go third pylon. He still does not have a third pylon, but I see that he's a third pylon here. Which is going to be important because obviously if there's a third pylon on here on my side of the map, not on his side of the map, that might be like a proxy gateway. Yeah, so here's a tip that he should be doing. He should continue making probes until probably like 20, because this number's a lie. It says 17 out of 16. It's a lie. The most optimal mining is 16 out of 16, but the best mining actually is 20 out of 16. Reason is there's some longer mineral patches. But anyways, we do some stalker, longer away, further back mineral patches. I don't see that probe, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see that probe, but we do some like stalker poking at each other. I am going for what Hearthstone goes. He goes the 2 sentries, 3 stalkers. See, this is what you want. You want 4 here, 4 extra probes here. You'll want to get a robo right now. I think I'm a little late on that. Sorry, we'll get a Nexus now. We get a robo after that. We get Nexus at the exact same time. Actually, I'm a little quicker because he spent money. Oh, the reason I'm quicker is because he has 18 probes and I have 20. So at like the higher GM level, these are the things that matter. Like just 2 extra probes can give you a Nexus faster by like 10 seconds. And that's what really counts. He still doesn't have the Nexus down. So like, what is this thing? So it went down at 333. Mine went down at 3. It went down at 310, I think. Right, so I go robo here immediately. That's the build and Twilight at the same time because I have the cash. You hold this ramp. I better not lose anything. I should have scouted this. I do scout this. That means he's going to be supply blocked for no reason. He is trying to defend this. Do I lose a stalker? I think I might lose a sentry here. I don't need to be this close. Yeah, it's just a waste. I mean, it's a waste of 2 sentries. But he supply blocked for no reason. The reason I don't die here is, again, that battery is already up because of this lower ground axis pylon. Yeah, this is some stalker micro. I can't lose a stalker. I won't lose a stalker because the battery's here, and I pulled that one back. He lost 1 stalker for free. So we're about even on the resources lost. This needs to make 1 observer. It's not doing that. There it is. I'm not sure how delayed that was, but I do have this. We're going to start blink immediately. Exactly as I have it, I should be using my chronos. But as you see, because I have that nexus faster by like 20 seconds, I have 9 workers there. He doesn't even have the nexus made. And it doesn't even look like he was... I'm not even... I think that pylon was there. I think he was actually trying to do an all-in because there's no robo. There's no extra gates back at home. The Twilight's not even done yet. But I have a Twilight and that robo done. So here I have 2 adepts coming out. I'm doing this just because I've learned that to level up your game in StarCraft 2, you want to always, like, if you're being attacked, you better have something attacking him at the same time, right? Or if you're attacking the 3rd base, you better have something attacking his 2nd base at the same time. That is literally how you beat Terrans anyways. You need to have your army out here, you know, walking around, and having warping zealots into the back bases. That is how you beat Terran. And it's pretty much, it's the same theory. That's just RTS theory. You want to, while you're being attacked, you want to pressure him so that pulls his attention this or that way, so that brings his army back, or maybe he commits to a base trade that he will lose because I have my army here and I'm killing him with only like 6 zealots. So I mean, yeah, that's why Warp Prism is like an S tier unit. But again, like here we have Blink just coming in faster. I'm going to get supply blocked pretty soon, but I'm probably going to Mortals. Again, this is not a worry. It might be a worry. Is this like how many stalkers is that? Is that 11? I'll have 8 stalkers here. I'll have 7 stalkers here plus an immortal. So the Nexus goes down. It's not that big of a deal because his Nexus isn't even close to being done either. But yeah, you might grow that immortal back. You target fire 7 in a row. It looks kind of bad, but this is the reason that you put a battery in the back. You put the pylon here, you put the battery here. I saw Hearthstone getting mad at a laser when he was coaching a laser in PvP. A laser would always put his batteries in front, but you don't want to do that. You want to put the battery kind of tucked away in the back. The reason I'm out here fearlessly is because I have that 2nd immortal on its way. He is floating a lot. Kind of a shame for him. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably just, yeah. But workers lost, resources lost. I'm a little... It's just even because I have a 3rd base already up. He does not. So let's check the workers lost. I have 1 killed of his. He says pause. He says lag. Maybe he was lagging there. I don't know. Maybe he was lagging there. Maybe he was lagging there. I don't know, bro. He was not lagging there. I can assure you that. Another thing about like optimizing your economy is you don't take the 4th gas. You don't need it. You don't even need. Yeah, you don't need the 4th gas because you're not making Archons. All you're making, the only unit that's gas heavy that you're making is an Immortal every 30 seconds. And 3 gases is perfectly fine. So, because you're going Stalkers and Zealots, that's like your main army core. You'll want to have an Observer here, just checking what he has. I can send out a Hallucinated Phoenix, but that's not going to happen because I just built this like 30 seconds ago. So I could have sent one out, but it's okay. Observers across the map. He's killing both rocks. This rock is not that good to kill. This one is because, like, I mean, let's see. It's good against PvT because tanks can sit here and shell you. This one's not that important to kill because it lets your opponent have an easier time to walk up this ramp. I don't like killing this one because, like, as I just said, if you kill this one, the opponent can just walk up this ramp very at his own will. This one is fine to kill so that you can engage him. Basically, what I'm saying is you want to kill one of these rocks, not both, so that you can like ensure that one path is a path that the opponent will not take, but one path is a fight that you can take, right? So I kill this, hopefully. Maybe I don't. Maybe whatever I said is just wrong, but that's okay. Happens a lot. I'm Phoenix scouting. I see a gateway explode. I think I'm at 6 gates, which is not good. Yeah, I'm at 6 gates. It's going to be 6 gates with these +2. That's a mistake. I'm rallying an Immortal. Bye, Immortal. Now I know what happens to this Immortal. Haha, we save it. Okay, we save it with recall. So in terms of army supply, the game's even. The game's just even. The thing is here's the thing with PvP. If you get blink first, you want to be on the map shooting him. I had blink first, but I think I had less gateways than him. So he was able to have map control against me because I went immortals first. He just finished his immortal. He doesn't, I mean his robo. He doesn't even have a single immortal. So I know I'm safe against him. There I go. I kill the rocks here. Vision is looking like I don't see anything. Actually, I see his army moving out, so I know it's somewhere on this minimap, and that's what I see here. So we can fight here because I have 4 immortals and I have blink, so I shouldn't lose too many here. I might lose my sentries, which is not that worth it, but he's losing his sentries, so this is a weird fight. Like, both of our stalkers, all of our stalkers aren't fighting at the same time, and it's getting worse and worse for me because he's in a concave, as you can see, but I'm kind of jammed up on this ramp. But as I was saying, look, as I was saying, when you're getting attacked, you want to attack them. So here I am with zealots warping in. I killed 2 more probes because I already killed 1 in the earlier game. I see, okay, he's warped in. He's used his warp in cooldown at his second base. I can come to the first base now and shoot his oversaturated worker line. Do I have that too? No, I don't. So therefore, I'm better than this guy. Book it like I'm better than this guy. But look, I lose both immortals that were remaining. There were 4 total, but I'm fine because I have that battery and because I'm shooting him in here, which causes him to recall. I don't think I get this warp prism out. Yeah, the warp prism dies. But here's the thing. I see he has a 3rd base, no 4th base, right? I can safely assume he has no 4th base because he had a big attack on me. And that's where his money was spent. I also can feel that I killed... At this point, I thought I killed at least 10 workers, but that was not the case because he had good warp-ins at home. And that is how I know that's where a lot of his money went. Yeah, in terms of where my army is, I have literally no idea. There it is. Okay. Why is it up there? Oh. Here's a funny moment. This is where I thought the game was starting to spiral out of control. I thought like, oh my god, I was playing such a perfect game. I was spending my money well. I got the faster second base. I was killing things on his side. And then I look back. I click 5, which is my robo facility. I'm like, oh my god, my immortals aren't coming out. And I'm queuing up 3 at a time. I'm doing a classic Ryan maneuver where I just get the lead and then inexplicably lose the game after that. So I think, yeah, see, here's when I start queuing up 3 immortals. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Ryan, the game is over. Like, this is where I thought, like, dude, I'm doing it again. I'm doing my classic blunder. So that pops an immortal out. This is obviously bad base design. You want to have another pylon here. That's an Orthosis pylon. What else happens? Let's see. Let's catch up here. We have some zealots there. My warp prism is dead, which is a shame. I have +2 on the way. He does not. So I know, yeah, so like what I did there is I sent 1 zealot out just to see where his army was. It was supposed to go here, but then it immediately got, punched in the face. I'm like, oh my god, he's right there. So in that case, like, let's see. I'm pretty safe on these 2 middle ramps because, I'm in between 2 bases. Where I'm not safe is up here. So I should have set out a spotter zealot. That's a tip. Always, the main thing to win your games in StarCraft 2 and in RTS in general is just to have map vision. You cannot be where your opponent is not. If that's the case, you lose the base, it's over. The game is over. So, and that's true of any RTS. Like, you need to know where his army is, because if his army can get to a spot that you can't get to and get some damage done, it's like, ooh, you just lost something that you can't replace that easily. And you just lost something that your army should have defended, but it did not. So at this point, I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot of shit. I need to back up. I have immortals coming. I have, like, zealots. I have that double robo, second robo up. You battery immediately, because to be honest, it looks like the battery cooldown is a long time. It's 60 seconds. It's actually not that long of a time. Like, it comes back very fast. Like, the reason is the cooldown doesn't start when the ability finishes. It starts upon casting. So, like, there are so many fights where I'm like, oh my god, I have battery overcharge again. So I learned just use that shit immediately. Use the ultimate ability immediately, and you won't lose. So you gotta blink back some stalkers here. I'm kind of not doing that. What am I doing? I'm getting my warp prism. I'm trying to chrono boost my gateways for faster production. I blink back up there. Let's see. I'm picking up here. This thing popped out pretty unfortunately, but it drew attention for a bit. I'm picking up immortals to make sure they don't die. That one gets picked up. That one gets picked up. They both drop out, and here. So it's like, oh my god, it looks bad. It looks bad. There's still, like, stalkers. There's still more stalkers. But here's what you don't know. Because my fucking camera is blocking you, so let me fix that. Here's what you don't know. My zealots killed his entire mineral line. And they're going to go here right after. So by the time that fight was happening, the fight looks okay for me, right? I lost a lot of immortals. I lost a disruptor for free. So it's like, okay, from this, if you're looking at this tunnel vision only, it's like, okay, it still looks even. The game looks even still. It's not even. I won the game by walking zealots across the map and just clicking his mineral line. And I did that while I was losing this fight. But I didn't even lose the fight, A, and B, I won the game because I sent a counterattack, a run by. And that's my tip to get to GM. Map vision, constant pressure on him, even if you're the one being pressured. And yeah. So let's try to rewind it back just to see where those zealots coming from. So they were here. I'm setting up this preemptively because I know he's going to attack me again because this guy was a little trigger happy. So while I'm fighting here, I'm like, okay, this is good. My zealots are walking across the map. Let's see what I'm doing. Here we go. I set my zealots in to kill his fourth base, which wasn't built yet. It was currently building, I think. So I got that to cancel, and all I need to do to win this game is defend. And safe to say I can do that pretty well because I have 2 robos pumping out immortals, and I'm not even watching the run by because I know it's working. I see on the minimap less probes on that minimap, so I'm like, okay, this is good. All I need to do is survive, and as we just saw, we did that. I'm not even checking the zealots because I know they're just putting in the work. All I need to do is keep these immortals alive for as long as possible, and that's what I try to do. That one got another shot off as it was dying. Yeah. And it feels like my soul revival, and it feels like I'm on my knees, and it feels like my eyes are open. Okay, so that game's over. Thanks for watching, team. I was thinking, who out there, as a protoss StarCraft 2, content creator, is someone that you want to watch? Harston's there. He's good. He's funny. My captain. Max Pax doesn't talk. Who else is there? Me. I'm there. So that's who you're going to watch now.